Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Hello, it's me again. Hi from Sweden. Hi from Sweden. Hello guys. I have made it to Sweden. This isn't even turned on, but you know what? I'm here for the vibes. I'm in this amazing hotel in Stockholm and I've been here for the past couple of days. I love how I'm just rolling with this. Been here for the past couple of days and it's been such an amazing trip. I'm going to show you my 5 days in Sweden, something like that, before the Camino. So yeah, join me on this journey and come and experience Stockholm and some of the countryside and all of the vibes that Sweden has to offer. I will see you on the flip side. The most epic hotel room you have ever seen. I'm not even a gamer, but I am thoroughly impressed. We have a full-on headset, mic, studio lights. This is insane. 2 monitors, Pac-Man. The bathroom. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, I am here at a butterfly farm and the humidity here is so cool. I feel like I'm back in Bali. But the funny thing is, I love butterflies. I think they are so beautiful, but they kind of freak me out. Like, because they kind of look like moths and like creepy crawlies. But I think it's good to face your fears. I'm not afraid of them, but I think it's good to do things that are outside of your comfort zone. So I'm hoping that they don't fly on me, but definitely very beautiful to watch them fly around and the different species and colors and wow, so beautiful. Hello guys, I am in the north of Sweden. I'm in the countryside, staying at a friend's house. Yeah, and I am doing the Camino in like 48 hours, but I haven't yet booked my flight yet. I haven't booked my flight, and so I need to book my flight from Sweden to France. But what I realized yesterday was that it's actually really difficult to get to the place where I'm going to. So I have to book like a flight to, yeah, there's like 3 different places I can book a flight to in France, but then I need to get like a really long train. I think there's like 2 long trains, like 4-5 hours, and then a bus, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. So I think I'm gonna try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me on what it looks like real time to kind of like book this stuff. So I was gonna either go today or tomorrow, but the flights were just crazy expensive. So yeah, Tuesday is better. Obviously the longer I leave it, the more expensive things get, but you know, sometimes we gotta live life on the edge. So yeah, so if I fly to Paris, it's gonna take me another like 12 plus hours to get to where I need to go to, which is Saint Jean Pied de Port. If I fly to a place called Biarritz, then that is way closer. Oh my gosh! That is crazy. The flights have now gone up. The flights have gone up from Sweden to Biarritz to like £185 from Stockholm, which is not ideal. And it's 18 hours. The shortest flight is 6 hours and it's £323. But 6 hours from Sweden to France just sounds crazy to me. So yeah, this is so tricky because, okay, £44 from Sweden to Paris. Bless me. Yeah. Okay, £84 from Sweden to Paris. If I was to do like a layover, a stop, it's £56. I might do that actually. Save some money. Yeah, £56 if so it's 2 o'clock from Sweden. Arrive in Paris at 8:40. But then Paris to Saint Jean Pied de Port. Let's see. Because yeah, I didn't realize how far it was. I can maybe do 1 night in Paris and then, yeah, I think that would be good, doing 1 night in Paris and then going the next day. Sec, Great British Pounds. Amazing. Okay, so it's like 5 hours and 14 minutes. And around 70 to 80 pounds. Yeah, I'm getting 70, 72, 81 pounds to, yeah, straight from Paris, straight to Jean Pied de Port. This is amazing. That is so good. Because I looked yesterday, but I think because I was so tired, everything was just like, ugh, it was just feeling like a lot. But I think this seems like a good option. It would be really good if they had like an overnight train, because then I could just sleep on the train and then arrive in the morning. Maybe trains after 2. Yeah, it's looking like Wednesday is better. Wednesday. Yeah, because if I was to leave at Wednesday at 10, 11 a.m., get there at 3:25 p.m., then I get to explore a little bit. And yeah, I get to explore a little bit, have an early night at like 8 p.m. And then I start the Camino de Santiago. I start the walk. So I think we've done this together, guys. It's been really good for some moral support. And this one that I found is a train, and it is £80. It's 5 hours, 14 minutes. It has one transfer. It's from Paris, Gare Montparnasse, I see. I don't even know what it says. Refundable, semi-refundable. Yeah, because I looked online, I didn't see that there were any like direct trains or anything like that from Paris, but I'm on Omio and this looks like perfect. So I think we're good, guys. We did this together. Wow. So we're gonna leave here on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and I'm gonna arrive at 8:40 p.m. on Tuesday. I'm gonna spend the night in Paris. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the night in Paris, and then the next morning, then I'm gonna go to Saint Jean-Pierre de Port. Wow, that is crazy when you have a little bit of company. And yeah, we are good to go. So I guess I'm good. So all I need to do is book accommodation in Paris, which I think will be super easy. To get like an Airbnb or something. And then I obviously want to make sure it's in a good location that's near to the train station. And then, yeah, then I need to book my accommodation in Saint Jean-Pierre de Port. I think I said that wrong. Saint Jean-Pierre de Port. But I'm gonna stay in an albergue. So an albergue is like it's like a hostel for pilgrims. So you have to show your pilgrim passport to prove that you're doing the pilgrim, and then there's these specific hostels that are meant for pilgrims. Yeah, albergues and Saint Jean-Pierre de Port. And supposedly you don't really book them in advance as well, you just kind of rock up, which I like. And they're super affordable. Let's see. Guest, one person, sorry. I'm honestly just gonna go there and just book it, but I just want to get an idea of the cost for one night. Excuse me, £120. Dorms from £26. That's still pretty expensive, to be fair. What is that? That's crazy. Because that's in Hostel World. So that's a hostel, not an albergues. Doesn't sound. That sounded a little bit pricey to me, but maybe it's also because it's at the start. Okay, yeah, I see one, €13, 29 euros, 24, 19, 27. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different options here. Cool. Maybe I will just book something then. It's tricky because supposedly like a lot of them you can't pre-book them. But then it's also like first come, first serve. And if I'm coming like a little bit later, maybe I'm best to see if I can book something. Albergue, Money Pistol. Guys, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be such a interesting experience. And I think it'll be good like when I get there and I get to meet people, that's gonna be a lot easier because people are gonna have intel, and right now I have no intel. I don't know how any of this works, so oh, what am I doing? Yeah, this is interesting. Check availability. Yeah, this is interesting because if it's that expensive, because I didn't expect the Albergues to be that expensive, but I think maybe because it's the first stop, and yeah, it's like a proper little city town thing. Because some of the Albergues, I think some of them are like 30 beds in a room and some are like 100. So I think if you're staying in like a really big Albergues, then it's not gonna be, because I think like $25-30 a night to stay in a room with 100 people, I think that's like way too pricey. But yeah. Cool, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and lock these in, and I'm gonna bring you with me. Am I gonna bring you with me? I am gonna bring you with me, but I'm gonna end this video and I'm gonna create some content today. I have my little setup, let me show you. This is a setup for the packing list video. So I'm gonna end this video here and I'm gonna do a new video on packing, and I'm hoping that I get everything I need to, but I'm packing super ultra light because I just don't want to be carrying around a whole bunch of things, but obviously I want to make sure that I'm well equipped. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my packing list on the next video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my Sweden vlog. It's a mixture of, yeah, just like exploring Sweden, but then also I'm now in the mode where I'm winding down and stripping back and really just preparing for this trip. I'm gonna be leaving my suitcases and everything like that in my friend's place, which is here in this warehouse. And yeah, then I'm just gonna be going with my little backpack and the journey begins. The journey begins. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, guys. Sending you so much love. Any tips is welcome. If you know of any albergues, if you've done the Camino from France, then please let me know. If you have any tips, any cafes, any just anything that you think would be helpful for me to know, just feel free to drop it in the comments. If you haven't already, like and subscribe and share and all the things that YouTubers say. I second that. And I will see you in the next video. All right, guys, bye. Mwah.